Didn't quite work out. All right, I think we can probably get in one, maybe two more tonight. See how this goes. So aside from all the drafting talk, chat, what else is going on? How's everybody doing tonight? This week, my goal is to try and mess around and get a some sort of green screen thing tested. I have a green screen, like a physical green screen, but it's enormous and it's like a humongous pain in the butt to set up. Let's go with Galahad. That's fair, Tona. I mean, I don't know if that thing's actually going to happen. I do also this week want to play some more Cards and Castles offline. Cards and Castles 1 and see. Since they're doing, or they claim they're doing a big revamp of Cards and Castles 2, I figured it's a way to continue playing the game. I mean, you can play Cards and Castles 2, but the Discord is very quiet. It's very quiet. And I'm hoping that Unmatched releases their alpha soon, because I'm super excited about playing that game. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to get a cut purse. Those are mine. Those are all my pictures. I have not updated in a while. Like, I tweet out pictures. That's one of the things, like, if you join the Discord, it has a bot that will post my tweets to it. I mean, you could also just follow me on Twitter, I guess. You can check that below the stream. But I do tweet pictures out of them. It's just something I do for funsies. We'll lock these because it's pretty close to getting an upgrade, and then obviously we get a princess. These will be enormous. If CNC2 ends up being a non-starter, will they go back to CNC1? I doubt it. They haven't said anything like that. The reason I say I doubt it is, like, it's probably more likely that the game just dies. Like, I don't think that they want to release content for the original. If you download the original, it looks like a mobile game. Like, it was 100% designed to be a mobile game, but just, oh, by the way, it happens to have a Steam client. The same thing if you look at their website. For CNC1, that is, I mean. We're going to let this go by. Yeah, I'd rather let this go by so that we have a chance to try and improve these. But yeah, they haven't given any indication. I don't see why they would go back to the old client rather than... Because somebody had posted a comment actually in the CNC2 Discord. Oh, it's actually right here. I just clicked over to it and saw it. The revamp can only go two ways. And this is not one of the devs. This is just a random person saying it's only going to go one of two ways. CNC version 2 or C3. There's no in between, which I kind of agree with. Either they're going to, like, completely rework this. That's 2 different people and 5 different eggs. What is happening right now? Getting beat up by eggs. I could see them kind of reworking things so that CNC2 is basically CNC1 plus. If they feel that that's the most appropriate way to do it, or they will probably just... They're going to have to go back to the basics and figure it out, because I don't think, at least personally, I don't think what they're doing with CNC2 is working. I think it's way too complex if their target is a mobile audience. Like, there's just no way to do it. This person had 2 dumpties. They're either in for a big uh-oh or nice surprises. Yeah, if 2 people end up with Easter eggs, I'm going to be stunned. I don't recall a lobby ever having that. Oh, you know what? We should have bought this. Because we could have upgraded these. We're not going to lock for it. We could have bought that. We could have sold the polywoggle and the chicken. Or just not bought the chicken, but... we're busy talking, not doing. We'll get the W, but, like, this could have been a much better team. We buy this. It sets these off. We mix a whistle. So it wakes her up. But we get this. This is okay. I guess we do that. This way, Lucky's going to probably provide more value than the cut purse. CNC2 just seemed to be way too much information hidden in a weird way, and for some reason they designed it in a way that required you to do the math. Well, they were trying desperately to get away from asking people to do the math. Like, that was one of the allegedly stated goals. So I didn't get a developer to say that, and I didn't see it in Discord from a developer. I think it was just random community members during the stream explaining that, for example, the way it rounded things, essentially, it wasn't really rounding, but the way it adjusted damage numbers was so that you would auto-kill things below 5%, but there's no way for me to know that without it already being in a position for that to happen. So you needed to be able to get something within one-shot range to be able to do that, but I couldn't calculate to put it in one-shot range, which was that's the problem. This is just one cost, so we'll take it. So I think we go 3 or 5. Put you here. You here. Can't do that. That's fine. I think we want this just so that we can get the buff. You know, like, we'll just let it hang out here. We don't care. We just want the buff. Which means we're going to lock for Mix-a-Whistle so that we can cast multiple spells next round. But I absolutely agree that there's a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of information displayed, but they ended up hiding stuff. And as somebody who's tinkered around with trying to design my own games, you know, just as a hobby, I've definitely fallen in the trap of, okay, well, I have this problem. Well, what if I put this on it to correct it? Oh, well, that makes this awkward, so let me do this other thing too. Well, then that causes this other edge case scenario to happen in these circumstances, so we'll have to come up with a rule for that. And then you end up doing that like 85 times, and you end up with this enormously complex thing that didn't need to be that complex. Because the original fix way back when was not appropriate or correct or whatever. This is actually kind of cool that it turned into that. We got this for freezies. We'll take a treasure map, I think. We'll cast this on... the mummy. I don't think we care about mummy. So this is potential upgrade. This is going to turn back into a tiny, so we don't care about it. I mean, we could cast the spell here, but we got 2 this round, which is more than I expected, so that's good enough. But again, we're just looking for stuff for upgrades. The problem is, if we get an upgrade here, the treasure map is not going to give us something bonkers. A level 5 is good, but it's not busted. I almost want to not upgrade anything now, but I think we just accept whatever comes to us. Like, maybe the correct play is to wait and then try and get something absolutely busted at level 7. You know, like, get a level 5 upgrade. Now, I'm saying this all with the assumption that we're ever going to find something, which is not guaranteed, of course. You know, to be honest, normally Peter Pants is the bane of my existence in this game, but we lucked out here. Alright, did somebody's eggs break and they went back into the pool, or what happened? The other problem is we could upgrade Cinderella and get a level 4. That would be a little awkward, but... Now we're going to get a level 5. We could Monkey's Paw it. Do that for a little bit. I'm okay with that. It's not necessarily ideal, but, I mean... These are some pretty big dudes. I think we're okay with that. It seems alright. I'll accept this. Watch, this goes horribly awry. This is usually where the wheels come off. It's like, man, we're really cooking with gas now. And then it just blows up in our face. Ha! Your lightnings mean nothing. Your lightnings mean nothing. This was a turn? Yeah, it was a pretty good turn. It was a pretty good turn. We almost eliminated this guy. We almost eliminated this guy. We're just doing this now. We'll get it over with. I see a bad moon rising. So maybe we should have taken that Arthur. 9/9 friendly spirit. Technically, that's 18/18 worth of stats. I mean, not technically, it is. I guess maybe it is technically, if you look at it from the perspective they could Medusa it or something. But yeah, there is actually a surprising number of games that I'm looking forward to. I know people were talking about Master Duel earlier. Like I said, Unmatched, I'm very excited about coming out. There's a number of games that, such as Cards and Castles 2, that are trying to get a rework. We got the Runestrike updates coming in. Mythgard, if it ever decides what it wants to be when it grows up. You know, that sort of stuff. There's a lot of positive things that could be on the horizon. Elimination numero uno. Part of me wants this Siren. It's a 16/16 Siren. Watch, it won't end up on the team. Also, Baby Bear could be very good, just because it's a ton of stats. Like, the Siren's probably better than the Ogre Princess. Question is Baby Bear better than something? It's a 7, then an 8, then a 10. Stat-wise, it's probably better than the Frog. Not probably, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Pokemon TCG Live, I am excited for that. I mean, if it ever happens. At this rate, we've heard nothing about when the update's going to happen. Oh, we stole the upgraded... That's nuts. Stole the upgraded Friendly Spirit. How is this worded? If you started, okay. So even if we ended up with a full team, it would be okay. GG. We got him. There's a Siren. Okay, so, you can probably go. You can go. We want you. We probably want a lock for the Robin Wood. I don't know where it's going to end up, but I think we want it. We want the Hercules so that way we can try and get that treasure as quickly as possible. Should probably go like here. Part of me wants to put him in the back so he doesn't just die right off the bat, but this way, if things attack him, it still counts as long as he lives. Well, I mean, he'll get at least one hit. He just needs to not get tagged by ranged things. But yeah, Pokemon's going to be interesting. We'll see what they do with actually trying to resolve the meta. I don't know how V-Stars are going to work, or whatever the new mechanic is called. It's something stars. And I don't know how it's going to address Mew. Because Mew is still the boogeyman right now. No! God damn it. I'm telling you, some of these characters are like magnets. It's fascinating. We also lose this, I think, because of the Sporkos back there. I mean, we do have baby bears, so if their stuff just punches our baby bears, we might be okay. Alright, you need to snipe the... we can't do that. Mine. I was going to say snipe the Sporko, but that's not going to happen. Alright, they got us. Womp wah. I guess Chuckles goes in the back again. Where I guess he should have been. I don't really want to lock for this upgrade. And I think this will be better than the Friendly Spirit. It really comes down to whether the Siren actually takes something. I mean, we took the baby bear before, but then we got Medusa'd. If we had the Hercules in the back, we probably would have been fine. But watch him never actually get an attack or get attacked now. That's an enormous good boy. Yep, Dusa doesn't go off. The good boy does. The good news is that they don't have a ton of health, so there's a chance. Yeah, I'm without fail. Wow. Oh my god. No matter where we put Hercules, he's just killing me. So we don't get a treasure out of doing this. It still might be worth it. I don't know if that's a good idea. We're going to try it. I don't know if it's a good idea. We don't really have any in-fight growth outside of the Oni King. So I don't know that Echo Wood is what we want here. At most, it's going to get 20-20. And it might not even get that. Well, it could get 30-30, I guess. Probably not even going to get that, though. So here comes Hercules getting sniped again. He's never going to go off before the game ends. I mean, that's not awful. What is awful is what's happening to us. Oh boy, we are dead. We are so dead. GG. It got us. It got us. So, as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.